Um, Hello. Just so it's a fair warning for you new viewers out there. If you hear any little bips and bops throughout the video, or just me stuttering at all, it's because I'm bad at commentary, as well as I'm also just bad at setting up microphones, it seems. So if my quality just is garbage, I do apologize. I'm a little new to this. Anyways, have fun watching the video. I think you might enjoy it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it finally happened. Halo finally did it. They finally released an actual good update. And not just any good update, an update with two sandbox editions. That is insane. I'm gonna keep it a buck 50. I never thought it would happen. I never actually thought they would add, like, the Falcon or the Carbine to Halo, or at least Halo Infinite. But they did, and honestly, good job. They did it. They did a grand old job doing this. Like, it's amazing. It really is amazing. So not only that, they also added some really cool things, that I'm gonna touch on in the video. But like, can we just take a moment to really appreciate Halo Studios? I mean, like for real, right? Like, these guys, alright, are coming into, like, the worst period in Halo history, or at least one of the worst periods of Halo history, and they are doing their dang best, literally, to cook. Alright, and God knows they're cooking, right? Like, these guys are cooking. These guys are actually cooking with this stuff. Now, is it perfect? Probably not. I don't know. I haven't looked that deep into it yet, but either way, it's good enough for me to actually, like, really, really enjoy playing Halo, and I haven't had a feeling this good since Halo Reach. So, make that of you will. Anyways, let's get into the video. This is the Vestage Carbine. Similar to carbines from previous games, it's got that similar, feel to it, right? It's semi-automatic. It's got that carbine, Covenant purple. It shoots the green, radioactive bullets, right? It feels like the carbine. However, due to its uniqueness, it is very, very similar to the carbine, the original carbine, in a lot of ways, but it's also new and different. This carbine is actually based off of, well, not really based, but it has two different weapons that were cut from Combat Evolved that was used as inspiration for its design. For the stock of the rifle, a cut weapon called the particle gun was used as a reference and an inspiration to make the purple stock of the carbine, the Vestige carbine. While another cut weapon from Combat Evolved, the gravity gun, or sorry, that's Half-Life 2. The gravity rifle, which again, like I said, is another cut weapon from Combat Evolved, was used to be inspiration for this rifle. And I think that is very, very cool, because they managed to, like, mix two guns that were cut that not that many people have seen before, to give it like a unique look, aesthetic, and feel to it, while also keeping it looking like a carbine, right? It's not like the Pulse carbine, which kind of looks like the carbine, but it doesn't feel like the carbine. It's like a Covenant version of the the Covenant version of the battle rifle, which again, I think that was a cool idea. Which, yeah, that's really, really awesome. The fact that we have a Covenant version of the battle rifle is really cool. I just hate the fact it's called a carbine. Like, the DMR wasn't called the semi-automatic battle rifle, or the battle rifle wasn't called the battle DMR or whatever. No, it was called the battle rifle. They were called the DMR. Two completely different weapons, right? Same with the new name for the DMR, the Bandit, right? They have different names. And this being a real, like, kind of return to form, I think is really, really cool. Similar to all new weapons in Halo Infinite, the Vestige Carbine takes its animations from another weapon, that weapon being the Shock Rifle. Here are the examples of the shared animations between the Carbine and the Shock Rifle. Its reload, its melee, and its idle animations are exactly the same. With the Carbine, we have Banished Slayer. Out of the two modes, the two new game modes that has been released with this update, this is definitely my least favorite. Not that it's a bad thing, okay? It's not a bad mode. However, my only gripe with the mode is that I literally, I promise you, like, it's been so difficult. I only managed to get on the Banished team once, and just so happened to be the one time I wasn't recording because it was the first game I ever played. Okay, well, I was on stream, but the quality of the stream is not good enough, so it was like, oh, okay, well, there's no point in using that, because at the time I was like, oh, okay, well, I'm just going to record something else. I'll get it again, surely. No, I keep getting put on the UNSC side. So, throughout the gameplay, you're gonna be able to see the Banished team, and I think you'll get the idea if I just explain it to you what they have and what difference do they make compared to the UNSC team. So, Banished Slayer has two teams, the Banished team and the UNSC team. The Banished team is the team that starts with the new Carbine, right? You get the Vestage Carbine while also having everyone's favorite Covenant battle rifle, the Pulse Carbine, sometimes referred to as the Plasma Carbine. And it's cool. They actually work really well together. I'm shocked, right? And the only reason why I know that is because I picked up both weapons once to get footage of it, and there was that. So, it's a really fun mode, right? I definitely wish that I would be on the Banished side a lot more often. But either way, it is a fun mode. It's Slayer, right? You kill the enemy team so many times, you win, right? You die so many times, you lose, right? It's Slayer. That's just what it is. So there's not that much I can say about this mode, besides the fact, hey, you get this really cool bright glow. That's the Banished, Iratus glow. That's the same glow from the Infection mode. So besides that, like literally besides that, and the fact that you spawn in with both carbines, that's really the only difference between it and normal Slayer. I do believe it's also on some new maps, I think. I haven't really played any, I haven't been able to play any of them. Because Halo Infinite's matchmaking, it's bad. I'm gonna keep it a buck, it's bad, right? But besides that, it's a fun mode, it's Slayer, you can never go wrong with Slayer. However, now that we're done with the Carbine, let's get into the next sandbox item. And that is the Falcon. Sporting two turrets, one actually being just a normal turret, the other being a grenade launcher with an EMP, this is a really, I guess it's a really nice improvement over the original. It also sports two extra seats, which allows you to use the weapons that you were already holding before. So if you want to use the new Carbine, you can. You could also use the rocket launcher or sniper rifle, which I think that would be really fun when you're just flying around in big team battle, in the Falcon. With the Falcon, similar to the Carbine, we have Famished Falcons, which in my opinion is the best mode to come out of this update. It is super duper fun, which is great because we haven't had that many modes, at least in my opinion, that have been, I guess, something that I felt that I wanted to go back to, which I am super duper happy. I am actually ecstatic that I'm playing and I'm enjoying a capture the flag mode in Halo Infinite. I've never really enjoyed 343 capture the flag modes. Alright, and I guess applies to Halo Studios because, Halo Infinite was made by 343. And to actually have fun and feel like I'm playing classic Halo, which again, I don't believe this mode was ever in classic Halo, but either way, right, the fact that this mode exists and I'm actually having a lot of fun is really, really good. The premise of the mode is very simple. There are multiple teams with Falcons. You fly around, and you basically knock each other out of the air. You can either use a turret, you can use grenade launchers, or you can also use an EMP. You're also spawning with a plasma pistol, and due to Halo Infinite having an update earlier last year that actually added the EMP to the plasma pistol, trust me, I don't know why it wasn't in the game at launch, but whatever. It definitely will create a very interesting game. Just the amount of scenarios you can get out of this mode is insane. There's a flag in the middle on a platform and way in the middle of the map, Alright, surrounded by the void. So you basically have to fly over to the flag with the Falcon, and you have to fly back to your base with the flag. It's really fun mode. It gets really chaotic really quickly, and I definitely would recommend playing it. With Halo Infinite's new update, we also have a number of changes made to the weapons bench, specifically the addition of multiple new weapons. Those new weapons are the Mangler, the Stalker Rifle, the Pulse Carbine, the Cinder Shot, the Vestage Carbine, the Gravity Hammer, the Sentinel Beam, the Disruptor, the Plasma Pistol, and the Ravager. Other additions to Halo Infinite include a new radial menu interaction system for Forgers, as well as a third-person toggle in Firefight, making it easier to swap between third-person mode and first-person mode without needing to go to completely separate game modes to do so. It's time for the shop! Welcome to Halo Infinite. How I take your order. We have the overpriced shop garbage. This is cool. I bought it. It's super cool. I like it. It actually is an effect, but you know, it's whatever. We got this armor. It's cool, I guess. We got this stuff. Yeah, that's all of it because they want to FOMO you because it's like it's not actually like over $50. So they want you to buy it now because it's cheaper and it has all three. Wow, that's super cool, right? We got this armor. It's super duper ugly, like everything else on the Chimera Core. And then this is just with all the weapon models. They're really getting you with your money this time. We got this. We got the cool thing. This is cool as well. I like how it looks. This is a cool coating. This is also pretty cool. And this is also, I think, it's kind of a cool coating. It's whatever. And then we got everything else. We already have all this stuff in the game. It's old stuff. Yeah. Then we got the exchange. We like the exchange. We love the exchange. It's the best thing in the world because you get free stuff. Yes, I still haven't gotten this yet. I had to get Hayabusa. You know, we got all, you know, we got some marine looking stuff here. Boom. Okay. Oh yeah, we got this. Yeah, and this is the nail polish coating. Look at that. I bought it. Look at me. Oh wow. Now it's in here for free. You don't have to buy nail polish for it anymore. I don't even know if they still, you know, had it. Like all this stuff. This is the new stuff in the exchange, guys. Look at that. Super duper cool. Alright, time to look for the fucking operation. Oops, I said a no word. Alright, we got, Yep. We got this. We got this. This is pretty cool. We got all these things. It's 50 tier battle pass in case you didn't know. Wow, okay. Alright. Okay. 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 Yep. Awesome. Awesome. That's the, yeah. Overall, this has been an amazing update for Halo Infinite. Just the sheer amount of new content in the game is severely it's just amazing. Like it's kind of hard to put into words how great this update is. I would definitely say it's a 10 out of 10. Like I honestly don't really have any issues with the update. Like my only problem was just not getting the Banished, like getting on the Banished team. And that's it, right? Like that's the only issue that I actually have with this update. Like every other update before, I've had a couple gripes, but I honestly don't really have any real gripes with the update itself. And I think that will, honestly, it's kind of, I guess that's where I have to end it. Like, you know, the update is great. I hope it's going to bring back new players. So yeah, thanks for stopping by. This has been Nerds Incorporated. I am Big Guy, and I hope you enjoyed the video.